The resilience of hope. When faith carries the mind through emptiness. Intro, a different kind of pain. Some pain is loud. It arrives as loss, as conflict, as visible failure. But there is another kind of pain. Quieter. Heavier. And far more exhausting. It is the pain of emptiness. The pain of having everything, yet feeling that nothing truly belongs to you. More than 2,500 years ago, in the ancient kingdom of Kapilavastu, a king faced this exact silence. Context: the king who had everything. King Suddhodana appeared fortunate. He had power. He had wealth. He had a kingdom that obeyed his word. And yet, inside his heart, there was a hollow space that no victory could fill. Twice married, yet still without a child. To the world, he looked complete. But to himself, he felt unfinished. And sometimes, that contradiction hurts more than open failure ever could. The core conflict, when despair speaks. At his lowest moment, the king spoke words that revealed the depth of his despair. "This pain," he said, "is nothing compared to the pain of destiny itself." He had done everything expected of him. Fulfilled every role. Followed every rule. And yet fate remained silent. From the outside, he admitted, "I seem to have everything. But in truth, I have nothing." This is where many minds collapse. Not from chaos, but from meaninglessness. The psychology of emptiness. Modern psychology understands this well. Hopelessness does not come from suffering alone. It comes from the belief that suffering has no future. When effort appears meaningless, the mind begins to shut down. Motivation fades. Resilience weakens. And despair feels logical. At this stage, the danger is not pain. The danger is giving up internally. The turn, faith without guarantee. But something remarkable happened. Despite his exhaustion, the king did not abandon hope. Not because he had evidence. Not because he had proof. But because he chose trust over resignation. The divine, he said, has never truly disappointed anyone. This was not denial. It was not blind optimism. It was a decision to keep the future open when the present felt closed. Action rooted in hope. Hope, when real, does not remain passive. The king and queen did not wait in silence. They acted. They prayed. They prepared. They aligned their actions with the future they still believed was possible. Psychology calls this hope-driven behavior. When belief leads to constructive action, the mind regains strength, even before outcomes change. Symbols of possibility. Then came signs. Unusual movements in the night sky. Rare alignments of stars. Dreams filled with symbols of renewal. A white elephant descending from above. A lotus blooming where none should grow. Whether one sees these as myth or metaphor does not matter. What matters is what they represent. When hope is sustained, the mind becomes receptive again to possibility. Modern mirror, where hope lives today. Today, hope rarely arrives as miracles. It arrives quietly. As persistence. As discipline. As choosing not to surrender. On days when surrender feels justified. Hope is not pretending everything will be fine. Hope is continuing. Despite not knowing how things will turn out. The core insight: resilience is built, not given. Resilience is not a personality trait. It is a practice. It is built every time someone continues after disappointment, acts despite uncertainty, believes without guarantees. Hope does not erase pain. It gives pain a future. Conclusion: the self-improvement takeaway. Here is the lesson this story leaves us with. Hope is not the absence of despair. It is the decision to continue. In its presence. When the future feels empty, faith keeps the mind alive. And when the mind remains alive, possibility eventually returns. Ask yourself this. Am I waiting for certainty before moving forward? Or am I willing to act while trusting that clarity will come later? Because the most powerful form of hope is not believing things will work out. It is refusing to stop before they have a chance to.